match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. I am excited to be here this morning, but the most thing I'm excited about is to say good morning to the Wiley Sanders Truck Line drivers. Good morning to you and good morning to every driver in the United States. I am so happy that I got something new behind me. Yeah, I asked for that, and it was given to me, and it looks good. Guys, it looks good. Looks really good. Looks really good. I had a talk the other day with Mr. Sanders, and he has charged me with something. And I always feel like on a job, when you're asked to do something, you do it then. And he wanted me to let our listeners know and let our employees know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, it goes in this order: God and family first. That's it. Nothing else. I'm not going to elaborate on it. That's that. And what I want to do is I'm going to take it a step further. Everybody out there, I see you in the grocery stores. I see you at Sisters. I see you at all the local restaurants that I go to. Julius, Sips on the Square, Flo's, Berg Drugs. And I want to say to you that a word of the day, and we're not going to be long with this, but every day I want to read a scripture. I want you to read a scripture. But I want you to come here and do it. Some of you retired people, some of you preachers, I'm going to get Reverend Gilchrist, and you're just going to come, and we're going to read a scripture, and we're going to go on. A lot of times people drag things out because this is a Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line, but that is one of the things we believe in, and that's something we're going to start doing. We're going to be real quick about it. I ask you to be courteous, to be led by the Spirit, but be courteous. So, read one scripture, you read it, we go to commercial break, and you go home. You can do it on your way to work by Zoom, but I really going to need you to come until we get our Zoom exactly like we want it. We're working on it, and the guys kind of get on me about, rushing it. But Jim Lunsford gave me a word of the day today, and I read it on the Big KD, the radio station right here in Troy. But it says, rejuvenate. Rejuvenate means to make fresh or new again. And he used a sentence, and the sentence is very appropriate for the times that we're in. After a very difficult 2020, the American people have hope that the year 2021 will rejuvenate the country. I believe that. I believe that. And we have got to believe that. And we got to live like that. And I found out the first thing about making things right is you do things right. I tell all our drivers that you saw me look off because Steve come around here. He come to warn me that I had did something wrong. I'm not looking at the camera right. But I believe that. I believe that, and I want you to believe that. Things will get better. Things are better. I can't complain about 2020. Yes, I lost some family members. Yes, I was sick. But I looked at the growth of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, and I thought, oh, my God, ain't it good to be a part of this. We actually grew. We actually took on new equipment. We actually hired people that was laid off. We did all of that. And to me, that was a test within itself. Well, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
A million miles. I bet you have took a lot of this a lot of places.
Oh, I have. Plenty of places. Plenty.
It's just not that small when it's on your truck, is it? It's just not.
40,000 pounds worth of it.
How about 40,000 miles? Let me ask you something. Do you love working for Wallace Sanders Truck Line?
I do. I do.
That's good. That's good. Let me ask you something else. If somebody would have told you that you would be receiving this, would you believe it?
No, sir.
Do you know how many times you've been around the world?
No, I have no clue.
You have no clue.
No clue.
I was at a school about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I asked that question. And I always say I'm going to give them a prize if they answer. And I asked that question, and the guy, bow. And it kind of, it shocked me because everybody usually say what you said. And let me tell you, I didn't know neither till somebody told me. But you have been around the world 40 times.
Well, I wish I would have known that.
You have been around. I mean, if
Right,
that's how many times it takes to make a million miles. And I don't want to sit down and give this to you. Hey guys, I'm moving.
Do I need to stand up there?
That's up to you. You have did what we've asked you to do. And Doug Kitchens
Yes, sir.
reached out to our insurance company and told them guys, hey, we got some guys got some million miles. Just a lot of them got them. Some chose not to come, but you chose to come. And man, we thank you.
Thank you, sir. I
We
appreciate
thank
it.
you. We thank you for taking time out your schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, what you don't realize is this guy was on his way to go to work, and he told me, he said, if I'm there Monday, I'll do it, but if not, I can't. And I thank you for coming by and sharing with us. You know, truck drivers move this country.
Yes, sir.
So I want to say thank you for that. People don't realize this, but I always tell people, if you have it on, or if you're eating it, at some time or another, it was on a truck.
Right.
If you have it, it's just simple as that. I don't care what it is: shoes, socks, food, water, medicine. I was looking at the COVID shots, and they saw them loading them up on the trucks. You know, and how bad do everybody want those shots to get out? You know, that guy that's hauling that is very valuable. I know during the pandemic you probably hauled loads of water sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
we had to move a lot of water. People was needing that water. Every time there's a tornado or a big storm, what you see going into the town?
See trucks.
You see trucks. You see trucks. So I'm proud of you, and you should be proud of your job.
I am.
It's a job to be proud of. Who's your dispatcher?
Rodney.
Rodney Cobb?
Yes, sir.
That's the only dispatcher you've had since you've been there?
I had David Hicks, but he retired, so
Every
then it
time.
was Rodney.
How
so.
long have you been with Wallace Sanders?
About 8.5 years.
8.5. I love to hear stories like, wow, it took 8.5 years to get that million miles, didn't it? That's a long time. That's a long time.
So let's work on the second million.
You finna work on the second
That's
million?
it.
Hey. Did you think that you would ever be getting a plaque for 1,000,000 miles? Had you ever thought
I
about it?
didn't think I was that close. I knew I was up there, but I forgot how far I was close to it. So no, I didn't think I was going to get it.
I'm gonna tell you an interesting story because we've been giving them to people, so it's been making other people look and see. And I figured out this. Now you just said 8. Kimberly Cruz, a guy that was hired at the same time she was hired. I gave him a plaque, and so he told her, which made her call us, and she like 500 miles. if we had knew, we probably would have just, know she's got it by now. But when the day we give them to the insurance company, that's when they printed them. But I don't know. But now I see that it takes about 8. Because I know all 3 of y'all. I know you. I've seen your face. I know Kimley, and I know the guy that got the Million Mile. And y'all all run about the same. So I'm gonna use 8. Eight's gonna be the number that it's gonna take. I don't think many can do it quicker than that.
One thing I like about this company is they're big enough to keep you running, but they're small enough to know you by your name.
Oh, say
And
that again.
and it's just amazing how they work with you to get you home. If you need to be home, they work with you if you need to get somewhere else. So it's not just a number to them. So that's one thing I like about this company.
I'm gonna tell you another thing about this company, and I was told this the other day, and I was told to make sure everybody knows it, but I think everybody do. But I'm gonna make sure this company is built on God and family. Those are the first 2 priorities. If we take our life and put Him first, I'm not gonna call no names, but I was talking to a good friend of mine the other day, and we was talking about God, and he said he used to put his family first. It wasn't Ricky though, and it wasn't Ricky. It wasn't the man that brought you down here. I ain't gonna tell on him like that. It might have been Ricky. But no, when we know better, we do better.
Right.
When we know better, we do better. When you're not trying to do better and you know better, that's when we got a problem. And I like when anybody come up here and say, and I like this being live too. This is live, and nobody. I can't coach you or rehearse you. You just say what's from your heart. You say you like this company because of that. I brag on Brandy. Them drivers be coming there, she call them by name. Boom, 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 boom. And a lot of people, when COVID was really bad, and just saw the families, how we just come together. We are family.
Right.
We are family. We all family. And I want you to know that, do you have kids?
They're all grown, but yeah.
And all gone, well, if you have a child that has a birthday, I tell everybody, Truck Talk is sponsored by Wireless and the Short Line. So we can kind of do like we want to, so we don't have to worry about a sponsor. So if you have a child that has a birthday or you and your wife's anniversary, I promise you, if you email it to me, I will get it aired and get it on our YouTube and get it done. And I hate to say this part, but if you lose a family member, I want to know about it. I want to know personally myself. Or call safety, tell Ricky, Brandy, Dale. Let somebody know to let me know. And I'll make sure, that something is done. Because a lot of things you can't do if you don't know.
That's right.
I used to be up under a pastor that always said, if y'all don't tell him, I can't do nothing about it. If somebody's sick and they say he didn't go to the hospital, don't nobody tell him, he don't know.
That's right.
Where's your favorite place to go? Let me ask, is it Lime Station?
No, it's not Line Station. I mean, I don't mind going up there, but I mean, I like the miles going up there and stuff. But I really don't have a favorite place. I like doing the curtain size for HB&G.
Really?
I get like 4 or 5 stops and just get my job done and get a return trip and come back.
Okay.
So driving those columns on the curtain side, I like doing, and I've been doing that for about 7 or so years with this company. Ever since they got me on it, I've been doing them. So
I want to go to Lime Station because I had a friend of mine that bought me a picture back of the place and how big it is.
Oh, it's a humongous place.
I wished that all our, we're surrounded by 5 sister companies right here in Troy, and I wished all of them didn't have a divider. I wish it was just all together. And that's where Lime Station is. They sent me an aerial shot of it.
It's
And
on the whole side
they
of the
say
hill.
you have to know where you're going when you go around in there.
Yeah. You want a wrong turn, you might be stuck in a situation.
What would you tell a young person that was coming out of truck driving school and was looking to make a living driving a truck? What would be a pointer that you would give them?
Don't act like you know everything. Listen and learn and watch the other drivers, and don't be afraid to ask questions if you don't know. Because if you don't understand something, you don't, to ask. That's the main thing. Ask.
That is good. We started a program last week, and I forgot to mention it this morning, but we're gonna start at the 5th week of a guy's training. I got it approved a couple of weeks ago. At the 5th week, he's gonna have the opportunity, and it's gonna be volunteer, and I'm gonna see how many people volunteer for it, to come to Troy in whatever areas that you're struggling in. We put you in that area and help you with it. If you're struggling with back, and we put you with George Smith in your bag. If you're struggling with sliding your tandems, we take you down to the trailer shop and we let you slide some tandems. If you're struggling with your Qualcomm, we take you to the law room. Just whatever area you're struggling with. I like drivers to come there. The thing I'm trying to do, not just to hire you, but to keep you. And frustration in this industry is quickly bought on. Forklift breaks down at a place you go to. Load was canceled. You had a flat. Those things are gonna happen.
Been there, done that.
Us older guys like me and Ricky, we call it trucking. You know, that's
It's all
just
part of it.
It's just all part of it. But these younger guys and the young people, I ain't picking on y'all because y'all our future. But these younger people, they don't understand that, and they get so. I think I could add patience to your comment.
Oh, you got to have patience.
You gotta have patience.
And just take your time. Like I said, if you're backing up and you're new and you're having issues, don't be afraid to ask. Get out and look. Take your time. If it takes you 10 times to get it in the hole, it takes you 10 times to get in the hole.
You still got it in there and didn't tell.
That's it. That's it.
That
Just
is correct.
don't take someone else's tractor out.
Yeah, and don't quit.
No.
Don't quit. Don't. That's just not the answer to it. Don't quit.
All right.
Just keep going. Just keep learning. And I can promise you this, at Wallace Sanders Truck Lines, if you show the initiative, I know what a truck was when I come to Sanders, other than it was a truck. The first time I ever got in a truck, I was there on the yard, and one was sitting there, and I climbed up in it. And I saw all them gauges. I said, I'm going to learn how to drive one of these. I made up in my mind, and I was cleaning up. I was on the cleanup crew, and one morning somebody didn't get there on the wash rack, and I got in the wash rack. Mr. Willie Kelly was running the wash rack back then. And I asked him to let me ride with him to the ready line. And the ready line, you know, was a good little piece from the wash rack at that time. And on the way walking back, I asked him would he let me drive one. He said, well, the only way I do that is you finish your side first. Boy, I was washing the side of that truck. Well, see, I didn't know he was older than me and a little smarter than me. You have to listen to these old folks. So what his thing was, when he teaching me how to drive it, he wasn't going to ride up there with me and we walked back. And after about a week, that became my job. And long story, but anyway, I moved to the wash rack and that's how I got fascinated with them. And so when I talk about Sanders, I know that there's growth. I know what you can do. They don't tell my mic come down. I know how you can progress. I know the progress the company has made.
Right.
I know how they've looked out for people. It's a pleasant place to be in trucking.
Like I said, my dispatcher Rodney, he's been really good with me. He's got me where I needed to go. If I needed to get somewhere to get home or go see a friend, a sick friend, he's got me to run out that way, and so he's done me pretty good. So I can't complain.
Well, that's good. That's good, and that's what we want to hear. And I want you to encourage your fellow drivers. You know, say, hey, I went on Truck Talk. It wasn't that bad, because a lot of them are just scared to death. So you can tell. I tell everybody, and you can help me spread the word. I'm not gonna ask you nothing that you don't know.
I don't know.
Because I don't know a whole lot. So we're gonna talk about trucking. I'm gonna keep it in where we can both talk. Right? You know, and that's what I tell people. But I like it. It's just better coming from a driver when a driver can just come in here. I call this just off the blue. You say, if I make it in, I'll do it. If I don't, you know, that's how we left it. And I left the door open for you. And when Doug called me this morning, I was so excited. I said, well, he did make it. Because you didn't know your schedule. You didn't know.
Well, no, I made a point to make sure I was here. I told you I'd be here at 8:30.
Yeah.
I'm going to be here at 8:30.
That's good. You know, and would you tell a young person that being on time really helps?
It does. It does. I mean, you can't help it. They're going to sit there and say, oh, you're not going to get to the dock in an hour. But if you're on time, you've done your job. So you can't help what they do when you get to your place.
I had a young man call me this weekend, and I did one of the old school tests on him. He called me Friday, and he said, He said, man, I need a job bad. I went to school in Tennessee for auto mechanic. I was up there for 4 months. He said, I just need to work. I said, all right. I said, be at the gate at 7 o'clock Monday morning. And I knew I wouldn't be there at 7, but I wanted to just see. He was a young guy, real young. I wanted to just see, did he really want a job? At 6:45, he called me and told me, so I'm sitting in the parking lot. I said that to say this. I'm going to watch him. I'm going to watch him, and I'm going to see. And if he falls to the straight, I'm saying it right on, like, if he falls to the straight, I'm going to say, wait a minute, you remember that come on call you made to me that day? Because so far, he showed me that he want to work. Sometimes we have to show the attitude that you show Rodney that you want to run and get miles. You get miles.
Right.
You turn down lows and don't go, you become undependable.
You keep your door shut.
That's what you call it, keep
Keep
your door.
your door shut. And just keep on going.
Just keep on riding.
Don't stop every 20 miles or an hour for a cup of coffee or whatever. Just keep on going.
I wouldn't be stopping for a cup of coffee, but I don't know how I would make a trip now much as I go to the bathroom. Anthony Knight, he trains for us, and that's what me and him are always arguing about who can run the most. So if we somewhere and I had to go to the bathroom, he said, see, I outdo you. Me and Derek Thompson, we fuss about that, who can run. Me and Ricky, we tell him all the time, though, you know what? Boys, we done did ours. We done did ours. We done did ours. Trucking is fun, though. To some of the places that I've seen, some of them I wouldn't want to go back if I had to pay to go back, but it was good to see it.
Right.
I never will forget climbing up the Grand Canyon. I was on one of them L10s, and boy, and it looked like every time it wasn't going to boy, and I just went on up to the top. When I got up to the top, I parked. And, you know, and it cost me $4 or $5. It's been a long time ago. And I walked up there and just looked, you know, and I thought, oh, my God. I've seen some brutal places. San Diego, you're going through down there at night, and you've got 8 lanes of traffic. I remember the first time I saw 8 lanes of traffic going the same way. I said, Lord, please help me get through.
I'm glad there's other drivers that like California, because I really don't want to go to California.
You don't want to go?
I've seen enough of that.
Yeah, it's something out there. Well, I want you to say hi to your wife and kids. I always tell everybody to do that before they leave.
Hi, Diane, Rebecca, Ashley, Hannah, and Faith.
All right. Yeah, that's everybody.
Well, the grandkids, I'll probably screw their names up, so I'm not even going to try all that.
Whatever happened to John, Sue,
I got Riley, Mason, Alex, Addison, Alexis, and Aaron. There, I got them.
You got him. All right. I'm going to tell you this, Drop. I'm going to tell you this. If you left out one, I don't want to be you and you.
That's the 6 that I got.
That's the 6 you got. You shook. We got plenty of time. This is your show. This is Wireless Sandals Truck Line.
That's it.
Well,
as far as I know.
Okay. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being a driver for Wireless Sandals Truck Line. This comes from my heart, and I want to tell you to just keep the good work up and keep telling people about us. You are our best recruiter. Doug Kitchens tells me all the time, make sure you let the drivers know that they're our best recruiter.
Well, I appreciate it, and I thank you for the plaque and the acknowledgement. So.
And I thank Doug for taking time out and just reaching out. You know, the Bible tells us you have not because you ask not. He just call the insurance company and say, hey, I got some guys, got some email. Now, we doing another thing. We doing guys that got over 2 million.
That'll be 8 years from now.
And we got quite a few of them. I've been working on some of them. I had to back off because when you guys came up, it was more of them to do.
Right.
I don't know where they let you go back in my office, but that stack was like this, about 3 levels high. I probably got, 10 left, Ricky? Probably, at the most, probably got 10 left. Well, anyway, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly, local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steady getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. And here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You know, I thought I had told you goodbye, but I can't let you leave here. Next time you have be at home and you're getting a cup of coffee, and when you come home and you look at it on YouTube, you can just be drinking out of this cup of coffee, and this is just another small token for you being a driver for Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And you can show your other friends. You get one of them cups if you come on the show. We don't have them in the safety office. I only keep them here.
All right.
And that's the only place you can get one. You got to come to the show to get one.
I appreciate it.
I wanted to do that before I said goodbye to you. So now we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steady getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Trouble Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. I got a good friend of mine here, Mr. Matt Jordan. Mr. Jordan, how you doing today?
I'm doing great this morning.
You doing great this morning, Matt. I work with you some, and I work with your daughter, and I guess the Jordans just smile. Is that just a trade of the Jordans just smile? It's better to smile and frown.
It's easier.
It's easier. Okay, yeah. Matt, you're here. I know you're the manager of Trojan Detail, and I invited you to come on. Just tell me some of the things y'all do towards I'm gonna ask you some questions. Say if I'm at work and somebody needs to get their car picked up, do y'all offer a service like that?
Yes, we'll come out and pick your car. If you give us a call, we pick up and deliver.
Oh, okay. Do you take appointments?
We take appointments.
All right. Well, I got to ask you this. What about your staff there? What about your staff there? I know one of your staff. I know him real good.
Well, I got Jesse Smiley.
Jesse Smiley.
The one and only. Jesse Smiley, you just give him a call. He detail pretty good. You know.
Yeah. He's going to be hard to beat, ain't he?
He's hard to beat.
He's going to be hard to beat. He's going to be hard to beat. I saw a vehicle he done the other day, and the person was telling me that they had, I don't want to call their name, but they was telling me that he hadn't did it in a while, and they got tired of their car being dirty, and they carried it to him. And I looked at it myself, and it did look clean. It did look clean. And he's washed up for me. I think Miss Pamela that works here at Troy Cable, y'all do her car, huh?
We get it all the time.
Huh?
I got it on speed.
She riding on bad, but that was Porsche. Ain't that what
That's
she
a
riding?
Porsche. Yeah, that's a Porsche.
Clean, ain't it?
Yeah, it's already clean.
It's already clean, wasn't it? Did she keep it clean?
She keep it pretty clean.
She was rough on that Tahoe.
Yeah, but she keep that Porsche pretty clean.
She keep it pretty clean. Okay. And I think you do Miss Vicky's.
I do Miss Vicky.
Yeah, you do Miss Vicky's car. Well, that's good. I've seen a sign somewhere that you had made talking about senior citizens. Tell me how that works.
Well, on Mondays, we give a senior citizen discount. We take additional $5 off for senior citizens on Monday. So those who are interested, just call, stop by on Monday.
On Mondays. Okay, all old folks, let me raise my hand. All of us, we need to go on Mondays, get our car washed on Mondays, get the $5 off. Now, with that, with the senior citizens getting a discount, will they have to come get them, or how would you do that?
Well, we do the same way. We'll pick up and deliver.
Okay, that's pretty good on the senior citizen. You know, the businesses here in Troy have not really struggled as much as some businesses have, because I be watching the news and I do a lot of reading. But you know, we pulled together as a family.
Mm-hmm.
While I Sanders Truck Lines, I reached out and started buying dinners from 2 or 3 restaurants where I have to feed drivers. I started doing it early, and asked everybody to tip the people that was going through the things. And you know, when you go through the drive-through, tip them anyway, even though you're not sitting down, because their money is not like it was. And I don't know. I just think if I close my hand, I can't put nothing in it. But if you open it up, and so that's good that you guys at Trojan Detail go get a senior's car. And I saw a kind act from y'all one day. The guy was at the gym, and the restroom at the gym was messed up, and I saw you walk him over there to use the bathroom, you know, use your facilities, you know. In this day and time, a lot of people won't do that. So I thought that was really encouraging. I didn't even say nothing to you, but I was watching you. You stopped your workout to help him, and I can see why people like to deal with you. You talk to Doug Kitchen sometimes, though.
Yeah, I talk to Doug.
I call him Dougie Fresh sometimes.
Dougie Fresh.
That's my buddy. That's my buddy. You know, Matt, I can tell you, just keep doing what you're doing. You're a young man, and you're good in this community. And only one person in this community to say something bad about you, and it ain't really bad. You know who that is, don't you, man?
Yeah, I know who it is.
He swear that you can't find nowhere. You go all over this country for me. But he swear you can't find nowhere. That's Derek Thompson. That's my friend, though. That's Derek Thompson. I think you got a niece that's going to be in the commercial that we're doing.
Yes, and a nephew.
You got a niece and a nephew. Are they excited?
They're excited.
Yeah. And poster's looking good?
Poster looking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got a surprise for you. The next commercial, we're going to call it The Little Ones. I done already named it. When I want to pull it up on the computer, it's going to be The Little Ones. They're making posters about trucking, and they're going to bring their posters. We're going to do it right here, and they're going to bring their posters. And it gave them a chance to do some art, but it gave them a chance to learn what our company does. I give everybody a individual poster to draw. Mm-hmm. Some had 401k, some had retirement. What do your nephews have?
We got one got paid vacation,
Mm-hmm.
and we got one tuition and reimbursement.
Okay. I led you there for a reason. Me and you was talking on the phone when we were setting up this show. And you told me, you said, I explained to him what that meant. And, you know, I want everybody to do that. Explain to the little kids when we're talking about benefits and stuff and what a job offers. Explain to them how what they're doing and how to look for certain things that are good. They're going to get on me about playing with these glasses. Let me quit. But we got to do that. We got to explain to them. And I thought that was so, when you said that you don't know, I've over the years, I've got like my boss do a little bit. A lot of times you do something, I don't say nothing. Don't mean I didn't see it. Don't mean I didn't hear it. I just didn't say nothing. Everybody can't talk at the same time. My granddaddy used to say we had 2 ears for a reason. We had them for a reason. So what is your number at Trojan Detail?
My number is area code 334-770-2424.
And if that doesn't work, the one I give everybody.
334-372-4340. That's my personal number. Call me.
Now, I don't want you to be mad with me when you leave, so let me go on and say, you're a graduate. What's your alma mater?
Troy University. Proud of it.
I pick on you sometime about that. You always talk about your degree you got at Troy State, at Troy University. I forgot y'all moved. Now, what was it when you graduated?
It was Troy University.
It was Troy University. Okay. And how many years ago was that?
2009.
Okay. So, are you looking for big things from the university?
Oh yeah, we got some good recruits coming in. Just keep checking us out. We'll get us
Hey, go Troy. Go Troy. I'm all for 'em. I'm all for 'em. Well, we might as well talk about it. Every program came on TV this morning, did. What about tonight, the national championship?
Oh, I'll be watching.
You'll be watching? Who you
be
like tonight?
Alabama. Tied.
That's a lot of talent in one place. Have you heard, is Waddle coming back or what?
Well, he's been practicing. I think they're going to make it be a surprise, but I think he'll be there.
I would, because Alabama's defense coordinator's got a lot to do too, but I would hate to be a defense coordinator trying to set up something for Alabama. I would hate to be that.
It's going to be hard to guard him.
Yeah. But, back to the car wash and stuff, I want people to know that place is there for them, and I know you wanted me to make sure they know that. But also let them know that you can drop your car off. Y'all be there early, don't you? What time y'all get there?
We're open at 7 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, you can drop your car off, and y'all will have it ready within the time frame that people want it. Mm-hmm. Now, somebody that was selling a car, y'all do something like call a full detail.
Yes, if you're selling your car, you bring it up there, we do what you call a full detail. We clean it from your engine all the way through. That's cool. The shampoo, wash, wax, whatever needs to be done at showroom flow.
Didn't you have a guy that was selling his pickup and he bought it up there, and it was messed up, and they cleaned it up, and the place gave him more money for it than what they originally told him.
When you got it cleaned up.
Yeah. It makes a big difference because people feel like if you keep something clean, you had to keep it up.
That's right.
And most time that's true. Y'all do work for the Chevrolet place?
Chevrolet place, Ford.
Okay. Nissan? Huh? Well, that's good. That's good. Matt, I'm proud of you guys. And let me ask you this. Your man, Jesse, has he got him a radio back there in the back?
He got my radio, 106.3, keep it on.
Okay, because every time I see him, he holler at me on the radio. He know I don't work but like 30 seconds once a morning.
I don't think he know, but he be listening. He be live too.
And I work one Saturday. I work one Saturday out of the month. Matt, I want to tell you this about your soap. You know how you got it, don't you?
How I got it?
A truck brought it up there to you.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes, somewhere or another, every supply you use up there has been involved with trucks, and I like your sign. You got you supporting us there. You got up your wireless center sign, and man, if anybody stops by there looking for a job, please put them in contact with us. Our goal, this is the lowest class, and it's just December. This wheels are spinning. January. Just getting started, but I've been letting my guys hit the road now. We finna turn it up a little bit. We finna start turning it up a little bit, and what I'm so excited about. This is what excites me, and I'm not downing nobody. I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling about our blessing from God. In 2020, during a pandemic, we were able to hire. I noticed you kept going. We were able to buy new equipment. Well, I'm old country boy, and I can't do a lot of picking on them computers, but I can sure take one of these and stroke up some numbers. So I take 2020, and we was able to do that. Now we going into 2021. A raise has already been approved for our drivers. Just putting the final little details to it. It's already approved. I've already started telling them that. Oh, I forgot I didn't tell my guests a while ago, but it's already approved. So I'm going into January. First thing I'm doing, I'm giving my drivers a raise. Some more new equipment is coming. If I did all those things with the pandemic, you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Watch out for us in 2021.
Progress.
Watch out, progress. That's right. The word of the day was rejuvenate.
Rejuvenate. Okay.
To make fresh and new again. And then the guy goes on, he put it in a, and this comes from Jim Lunsford. And he puts it in a sentence, and he said, after a very difficult 2020, the American people have hope that the year 2021 will rejuvenate the country. I believe that. I believe that. But I know a guarantee. I know something that's a guarantee. If all of us call on the Father above, that'll fix everything. I done read a little bit about that. So my people that are called by me, you know. So anyway, I'm excited about what's going on. I know you're excited right there, Trojan Detail. And I want to tell you, anything Trojan Detail got going on, I think, when was it, last year? It might have been year before last. You had some floats and all, and you just had a cooking for the kids.
For the kids.
Yeah, it was for the kids. And next time you do that, you need to let me know. I'm gonna have Truck Talk to come out there, and we're gonna film a little bit. You know, just may not stay long. We just Dustin don't like me to work him on the weekend. You see him, his hand back there. Don't see his head back there. He's like, oh boy, here we go. But that's what I want to do with Truck Talk with Wallace Sanders Truck Line. When this pandemic is over, we're gonna go visit a little bit.
Well, it's good.
We're gonna go visit.
It's good to uplift in the community and show that we support them as well through the time of trouble.
You know, everything that we do, if Pike County sells it, we buy it from Pike County. And when I say we, I'm talking about Wallace Sanders Truck Line. Mr. Sanders was real strict on that years ago, and the sons, they have took the same attitude. Mr. Campbell does the same attitude. And you know, and our sister companies, they bring so much to this. KW Containers, KW Plastic, KW Recycling. All that is a form of this stuff just going around. I'm going to bring one of my sheets in here because I love to refer to it. I'm going to bring one and just leave it in here. Now that I got our own little setup, I'm going to start keeping some stuff here. But the lead plant, you know, it's just a good time to be in Pike County. Yeah. You know, if a man was coming to Pike County and was bringing his family, what would you tell him could take his kids to school at the graduate college?
Troy University.
Troy University. You know it works. You got a degree from there.
That's right.
And you know it works. My man was coming to town. He wanted to get his car washed. What would you tell him?
104 Montgomery Street, Troy, Alabama, next to Walt's Gym.
Well, so that means if a man was trying to get a good meal, you could tell him Sisters. You could tell him Sips on the Square. You know, we got everything here. Churches. Got a lot of churches here. Good churches. Right. First Baptist, Church Uptown. It's just a lot of churches. I found out in advertising that when you're doing something like this, you have to be careful when you go to name call. So you won't get this. They won't say nothing to you, but they'll get me in Walmart.
That's right.
House, you didn't call my church. Right. So I say all. I try to say all restaurants, but all of us got our favorite. All of us got our favorite place we like to go. You know, and I'll tell you this, Matt, and you take this to heart. I know that you do a lot of speaking with the group you're in. What is it?
Omega Sapphire.
Omega Sapphire, okay. And I know y'all do a lot of talking and for the young people. When I say talking, I ain't talking about gospel, for the young people. And man, let some of them guys know that we sitting here, we offering jobs, mechanics, all them plants I just told, KW Recycling, KW Containers, the furlough. We got a lot of positions open. And I have to be careful because people tell me I'm always trying to get people. We've been in business since 1959. People are getting old. They're passing away. They're retiring. We got one of the greatest places in America to work at. We just got to get some people. So that's what I've been wanting to make sure people know. Oh, it ain't because I'm losing a lot of people. It's because I'm losing people for health, age. You know, and I'm glad I went there, because when I got talking about the older people retired and all, I think about Jackie Johns. Ricky was just telling me, you know, he died last year and said his wife just died. And I want to say to the Johns family, from me and from Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, our hearts is with you. If there's anything we can do to you, please reach out to me. That goes out to the Johns family this morning. And I mean that. My number is 334-372-5049. And you know the Truck Lines number. If there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to us. But that is what we got to do. People talk about this, that, and that. No, all we got to do is just work hard and be together. Do your job.
Do your job.
Mr. Sanders used to tell me all the time, everybody just do their job. Just do your job. I hear football coaches say that. Forward up and do your job. It's got to be important to you, and your job has got to be important to you.
That's right.
And I can tell that you guys at Trojan Detail, y'all take the car washing very important. Very important. Would you put Jesse up against anybody?
Anybody.
Huh? Would you put
Anybody.
Jesse up against anybody?
Clean a car, put him against anybody. He can clean a car.
He can clean the car,
He
good.
can clean a car.
He can clean the car. Well, man, your daddy, oh man, amazing man. Saw him yesterday, and he had on an Alabama jacket. I reckon he thought I had caught him because I said roll tide. He said, "You get this to little man, did you?" He said, "It was cold out," but I was like,
Yeah.
But I saw him yesterday. Your daddy's got 3 degrees.
Yes.
3 degrees.
It's never, he was older, he still was going to school, but it don't matter if you're old. I think you continue to learn is a good thing.
Yeah.
He taught me that education was important, you know. So I think it's a good thing to get educated. That's why I teach my nephews and my kids the same thing.
Yeah.
Education is important. It's important to him, so he installed it in me, so therefore I take it as important too.
And you know, you think about this now. And he had to think about this at some time. And I want you to ask him. But I imagine that's why he was studying getting his degrees, because you can't say something and not be doing it yourself or trying to work on it. And I bet he could look at y'all and say, I know if I can get it, y'all younger than me, y'all can get it. And that was good. And it's good to know. You all what you brought up around. You all what you brought up around. But I still say, when you know better, do better. When you know better, do better. I want to tell everybody out there that's listening to me, please, ma'am, please, sir. Okay, I got you. Please, ma'am, please, sir. The word, read the scripture right here on this set. Any Monday you would like. You can email me at housedaddy@wsanders.com, or you can call me at 334-372-5049. We're going to do it real quickly, and you have to be here when I open up. Open up at 8:30. We're going to read the scripture, get you out of here if you're on your way to work or whatever. But I'm going to open that up to the community. We're going to start that in 2021. We're just going to read the scripture. Somebody that might not get to read the Bible, that they'll hear us read it. And I know Troy ain't scared of the Bible, because every time they read the whole Bible on the square, I've never seen it not get finished. I've even stopped by there myself, and I be trying to listen, hoping they're in some of them places where I know a little something about, so I don't mess up. But, you know, get up there and do your best. Get up there and do your best. So we're going to start doing that. And I'm going to start it off with the mayor. I'm going to put the mayor on the spot. He got a whole 7 days away. I'm going to start it off with him. I just figured out who I'm saying. Anybody see the mayor, tell him he on next Monday. That's what I like about Pike County. How many places can you send a message to the mayor and he gonna answer? He gonna call me today. What this they telling me about? Anyway, man, we got to get out of here. Hey, man, thank you. Thank you for what Trojan Detail do. Well, I guess you get a cup too. You was a guest.
I was a guest.
You was a guest.
I drink plenty of coffee.
Y'all remember this. Remember this. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, God, family, first. Until next Monday, it has been a pleasure. Goodbye.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.